Great morning. It's Friday, and we'll discover out almost a closely observed settle of peregrine birds of prey in Lower Manhattan. We'll moreover get points of interest on how previous Gov Andrew Cuomo scored another triumph in his fight against the morals board made by his successor, Gov Kathy Hochul. There are birders who have been tallying the days since Walk 25. Additionally, April 2. On those days, a peregrine falcon laid the primary and last of a few eggs in a settle that's both private and closely observed in Lower Manhattan. The settle is private since it is on a austere edge of an office building that towers over South Road and Franklin D. Roosevelt Drive. The settle is closely observed since what happens there can be seen on Falcon Cam, a video nourished from a camera over the settle. An urban naturalist's reality TV, the author Lenora Todaro called The Nourish. The female has involved the settle since 2020. The male is modern this year, said Barbara Saunders, who has taken after a few eras of peregrine birds of prey there. The female is clearly more seasoned than the male. He was born there in 2020, and the clock is ticking on the cycle for bring forth the eggs, more often than not almost 35 days after they were laid. It's getting a small bit late, Saunders said. There have been cameras on red-tailed hawks' homes, in the office of the president of Modern York College taken after a combine known as Bobby and Violet in 2011 after she laid 3 dull white eggs. Like that bolster? Bird of prey cam is possibly addictive. Matthew Wills, an beginner naturalist from Brooklyn who posted images from Bird of Prey Cam on his site Final Year, said that a companion checks the 55 Water Road Cam more than he does and sends him content messages, even in case nothing's happening. Whoever's watching, whoever is sitting on the eggs, since the male and female take turns, is holding up for a sign that there are nestlings beneath the mother, Will said, or the father, as the case may be, to a screen within the campaign of the building. Jack and Jay cleared out, and by 2008, the settle had been received by a match named Jasper and Celebration. When Todaro, who composes Almost Urban Natural Life and is the creator of the children's book Sea Lions Within the Stopping Lot, composed approximately birds of prey at 55 Water Road in 2019, those fowls in home were known as straight to the point and adult. Peregrine hawks are recorded as an imperiled species in modern York State after being all but wiped out by pesticide buildup within the prey they captured and ate. But the state's Office of Natural Preservation says that the birds of prey presently settle on each bridge across the Hudson River south of Albany, which modern York City may have the largest urban populace of peregrine birds of prey anyplace. What happened within the 80s and 90s was that the birds of prey begun looking at these cliff-like buildings that we have and saying, "Hello, that's the put for me," Will said. I once examined that incredible horned owls took over their ancient settling spots, in cliffs along the Palisades, for example, and anticipated the peregrines from returning. Robert DeCandido, who leads birding endeavors in Central Stop and conducts Logical Investigate on fowls, said that the Brooklyn Bridge used to be a settling spot for peregrine birds of prey. It was on the Manhattan side, within the to begin with caisson approximately 100 feet over the roadway, he said. One time they fledged, and a fellow offering pop and water picked up the juvenile. He was attempting to figure out what to do with it to form cash probably. But the peregrine hawks surrendered that nest, he said.